Despite the difficulties people face in their lives, they still sympathize with each other and commit acts of kindness. When you watch this video in its entirety, you'll see for yourself. Mr. Corey Young has worked in his school for many years and considered this place his second home. The teachers and students decided to wish him a happy birthday, and just check out his reaction.
I'm being selected School-Related Employee of the Year. Wow. Can't thank you enough for all you do here for these trailblazers.
Love you, Mr. Corey. Congratulations. Thank you for all you do for our trailblazers.
Hard into your work, man.
Thank you.
I've never seen a more emotional meeting. This girl is meeting her bone marrow donor for the first time. Of course, a blanket is quite a good gift, but to this man, this blanket is priceless because on it is a picture of his wife, whom he lost 17 years ago. And here's an incredibly creative ad that encourages people to donate. How could you resist that? And this elderly gentleman decided to cheer up his granddaughter who was preparing for exams. I'm sure that was the most delicious breakfast. Joseph and Eve have been together for 60 years. Due to COVID, they spent 215 days apart. And finally, they had a heartwarming reunion. You'll probably agree it's heartbreaking to see elderly people selling things on the streets or in an underpass. This kid set an example for all of us. You know you had a good Father's Day when your son gives you a car you've been dreaming about for 30 years. Check this out. He's only little, and yet he understands what it's like to help others. And this woman was alone on her birthday. None of her friends or family came to celebrate. Instead, she was supported by complete strangers, the restaurant staff. Watch how much Tom Felton appreciates his fans. It's one of those examples when the actor is the complete opposite of his character. When a person is seriously ill, the support from their loved ones is extremely important. Watch this guy shave his head in solidarity with his dad. And here's another example. This girl said goodbye to her hair that she's been growing for years in honor of her best friend. This elderly man spilled some rice, but the passers-by didn't leave him hanging. A glance at people's emotions when the borders were finally open again. This girl hasn't seen her family for 18 months.
Nothing new is sweet till I'm with you. Out in the street, you're running free like it's only.
This pug was missing for 2 weeks, and the family had given up hope of ever seeing their dog again when a kind person found her and took her to a local shelter. And right now, the shelter employees are returning the dog to her closest friend. And this man let the family of his heart donor listen to his heartbeat. And this man was given a Wookiee toy for Father's Day. But who would have thought in a few moments he'd be so happy?
See, Dad, just wanted to wish you a very happy Father's Day and to let you know that we're having a baby.
Don't cry.
And these kind police officers from Peru stopped to give a puppy some water. Why is this guy getting detained? Don't worry, it's just a setup so that she would say yes. And this guy proposes during the opening game of the Euro Cup. Watch how much the other soccer fans are supporting him. Three-year-old Charlotte is Joel Embiid's biggest fan, but previously she could only watch him on a TV screen. Look how happy she is when she's taken to a game so that she can meet her hero. And Cristiano Ronaldo stopped the bus when he saw this 11-year-old boy with a poster. He invited the boy inside and took lots of photos with him. The boy has been sick all his life, and Ronaldo made young Eduardo's dream come true. And here's another heartwarming moment of support. Usually a soccer team has 11 people, but this time FC Shakhtar played against a team of 111 young players. Just look at their happy faces. And this girl shaved off not only her hair, but her eyebrows too, to support her sister.
Are meaningless, Gabby. You look beautiful, boo-boo. They don't make you. So.
You might say, of course, that this is staged, but in my opinion, this video deserves to be here. And these girls finally saw their significant others return from deployment. Just look at this reunion. When LeBron himself makes a sudden appearance in your camera shot.
What's your name?
Sam.
Sam, nice to meet you, man. Don't let nobody see you cry, all right?
Yeah.
And this happened not too far from the royal castle in Stockholm. This man was taken to a hospital after a serious road accident and spent several weeks isolated from his family due to COVID. But his son figured out a way to see him, thanks to his job as a paramedic.
Surprise!
And on Valentine's Day, this guy decided to bring joy to the homeless, not only with nice gestures, but with some lovely gifts. And this driver helped an elderly man who fell off his bicycle. This photographer was taking wildlife pictures in Great Smoky Mountains National Park when this elk approached him, and despite its aggressive behavior, watch the way the human responds. Meet Lubutana, a dog from New York who is known for giving people hugs every day. It started a few years ago when she hugged her owner when he was having a tough time after a breakup. Did you enjoy this video? Do a good deed, subscribe to our channel, and we'll love you as much as this lovely koala.